What is the deal? Shout out to everybody that is here in the chat. Shout out to everybody that is here watching us from wherever you're watching us on this beautiful Sunday. This is another Syndicate Sunday, man. We back to you live, Raider Syndicate, like we always are, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. My brothers, man, fam, we finally here, man. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you feeling, Turf? Let's start with you, man. How you feeling?
Man? I'm feeling great, bro. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's a great pack weekend. Obviously not much movement on our side of the fence as far as Raider Nation is concerned, but definitely getting a little more clarity to the situation. I think a little bit more information is being pushed out there, just enough to make you realize that there are some talks happening. There's some things going on behind the scenes, and you better believe they still trying to get this kid, Jayden Daniels. So
man,
we got a lot to
talk about it now. We're gonna talk about it for sure.
Yes, sir.
But my guy Chris, man, how you feeling in the building? How you feeling, man?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man? I'm good as usual, man. Glad to be here with my brothers. Wouldn't want to be nowhere else, man. Syndicate Sunday. You know what we about to do? We about to call some waves. You know what I'm saying? We about to talk our talk, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shield Squad, everybody, man. Let's get it. Thanks for all the support,
man. So we, as you can see, we missing one of our brothers, man. Leo, he gonna be here in a little second, man. He handling some business. He got some cool shit to show you when he does come. All right. So,
yeah, I'm about to say, hey, I'd rather be where he at, man.
I'm already mad about it. Yeah, I already told him I hate him today. I'm jealous.
Rich Gannon was my dog.
So he gonna have to
run down. I don't think Rundown had a chance to even see Rich Gannon, man.
Not like that, but when my pops come in here, you know what I mean? He probably gonna tell you the same thing.
That boy used to dot some things up, man.
Yeah, he was carving them up for us back in the day.
Yep. So on the docket today, man, like we always say, make sure you guys are paying your shield tax on Sundays, man. Pay the shield tax. Hit the thumbs up. All right. In order for us to go ahead and stay live, continue to answer questions, continue to chat with y'all, man. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, man. That's the beautiful part of Sunday, man. We always try to interact with the fans, interact with y'all, man, because without y'all, the show don't go. So on the docket, like I said, Leo coming a little later. We got Papa Rundown, should be in the building pretty shortly. So he gonna come on here, right? And we just gonna talk some good Raider ball. But y'all know how we do, man. Always, before we get everything started, gotta go ahead and get the roll call in. You know the chat lives matter, and the chat was jumping before we even popped on.
Yeah. So, yes, sir.
I love it.
Already popping.
So shout out to Raider Ryan, man. He was first comment, man. So shout out to Raider Ryan.
Salute, what's happening?
Salute to you, Stuart. Salute to my guy, man.
Shout out, Stu.
What up, Stuart?
Wednesdays always showing up for Turf and Rundown, man. So shout out to Stuart,
in the building. Staple in the building.
OJ, man.
OJ,
hey, what up, boy?
He's a member. Yeah.
Hey, man. OJ roasted me the other day. I forgot what he said. That shit was funny though. I forgot what he said. He had a good one though. Whatever it was, if I remember,
that's the thing, man. These motherfuckers be watching this so goddamn much, man.
They be roasting, and we can't roast back, man. Hey, OJ, I want to meet you in person so I can roast you right back, man. It's like nah, salute to you, man. Salute to all y'all.
I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what he said. It was it was funny, man.
It was somebody. You look like somebody.
Yeah, it's always I'm looking like somebody, man.
It was last Sunday too, huh?
I think so.
It was a good one. It was a real.
Yeah, it was a good one.
No, it's you and Spicy on Wednesday.
Maybe.
So Stuart says, did anybody watch The Rush with Max Crosby podcast and Gardner Minshew? I'm telling you,
bro,
Minshew is a dog. He is going to fit right into the Raider locker room. I couldn't agree. 100%. I couldn't agree more.
Did y'all watch that?
I didn't get a chance to yet.
Bro, I was so geeked after.
Yeah.
In fact, I was in the chat. And I was like, hey, I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with him.
Guy.
I'm rocking
that was
with
some
him.
of the stuff that I was kind of talking about before we even got him, though. I'm like, just you can tell this motherfucker's gonna fit. Like, he's just gonna fit in the locker room, even if he ain't the starter. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like,
yeah,
he's just a good
that's
locker
the
room.
thing. He's not gonna be detriment to the team not being the
if
starter.
He's not starter. Yeah,
who doesn't win the job, he's still gonna be a good dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I say this? I will say this, and I know. We starting with hot takes, and I'll say this as a hot take, but it's kind of a good thing we had Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. I'm not gonna say because of the play on the field, but I'm only saying because low key when Jimmy got benched, bro, Jimmy took it like a G, bro, and for real, like what I mean. He kind of showed Aiden a couple things. He really embraced helping Aiden. So I was like, bro, yeah, Jimmy was a good teammate, bro. So whatever
he was,
that's what I'm saying. You never hear me hate on Jimmy. I don't hate on him at all. Like, granted, things ain't work out the way we thought they were, but man, when Jimmy got benched, he was right there on he didn't take his ball and go home like other Raider quarterbacks. Like, he was out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I respect that, man.
I agree.
Yep.
No, you're 100% correct.
I think remember that clip? We was over. I forgot what game it was. We was getting defensive touchdowns. He was the Chargers game or something. He was in there celebrating and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's a true.
So I respect Jimmy for that. So, I mean, you gotta continue to bring in guys like that because it's probably gonna be a young quarterback room. So
yeah,
bringing in veteran guys like that is probably gonna be good. Let's see. Ray Love in the building, man. Shout out to Ray Love.
Right.
Shout out. John Leon always supporting. Always
John Leon in the building. Shout out.
Robert Pena in the building as well, man. What's going on, man? Boom. Man, some of the regulars in this mug, man. Assassin Creed. Salute to you. some of the regulars in this mug, man. It's always glad to see y'all, man. Jamil, what's up, man?
What's cracking?
That cover photo is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's
wild. Really?
That shit is wild.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, shit, Terrence, man. What's happening with you, man?
Just because you got the same name as me. What's cracking?
So make sure you guys are tapping in the comment section, man. It's always a fun time when you guys are tapping in with us and we can go ahead and have that interaction. And like I said, man, pay the shield tax. What is the shield tax? It's hitting the thumbs up, man. That allows us to go ahead and stay on, right? So
we will bounce.
Yeah. Pay your shield tax. So, you know, been a wild little week, right? Leading up to the draft. As much talk as we can hear, right? So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and start it off with just the Raider rumors, right? Like, and usually we do the Raider recents, but at the end of the day, it's so many goddamn rumors flying around about the draft and everything else. Might as well change it there. So, Chris, over the last week since we've been on, right? Like, what has stood out to you as far as Raider talk?
See, I'm a little different, man. So I try not to get caught up too much in the smoke screen. So I know a lot of people were kind of excited about hearing that the Patriots may be open for trades and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess me personally, I'm just kind of chilling. So nothing's really affecting me right now because, you know, I don't want to trade up. So all this news that I'm hearing is not making me excited as like you guys. So this is probably a better question for y'all because y'all probably excited for what y'all hearing.
Look, man, there's always one, ladies and gentlemen. There's
I'll
always
be here,
one
man.
in the bunch, man.
Oh no, hey, it's not. I ain't raining nobody's parade. I'm just saying. I'm not. You know, I ain't jumping yet. That's all.
There's always one in the bunch. That shit's crazy, man. We started off with negativity. Already,
hold on. Nah, y'all ain't about to make me y'all about to make me the Eddie Ruffin. What his name is? Yeah, y'all ain't gonna make me the bad guy of the group, dog. No, or David Ruffin. That's what I'm thinking. David Ruffin.
Not the one for the
y'all ain't gonna make me him. I'm here with all love. I just, you know, that news is for y'all. That's all.
Come to see that, Otis. Nobody came to see that at all.
I'm Otis. All right. Hey, all I'm saying is I'm just not jumping up and down. I'm just sitting back, man. That's all. That's all.
True. And that's fair. You know,
it is fair. No, that's very fair.
There's a section of people that feel the same way. You know, Chris feels. They don't want to move up, right? Like they rather stay where it is. Shout out to Cowtown if he's in there, man. Like, you know, he's always the same way. He's been the same way since the beginning, right? And I respect it. At the end of the day, they don't want to move up. They don't think it's a smart thing. But at the end of the day, Turf, let me see what you feel. All the news, right?
Yeah.
All the news you heard, what has stood out to you?
For me, man, the beautiful thing is I'm not going to mind giving up the farm and going to get Jayden Daniels or staying put or even trading back. I believe that all three of those options still give us the opportunity to get to the game. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to start pressing this. You know, I mean, hey, everybody else likes to manifest things, right? So Turf manifesting. We get into
existence.
You know what I'm saying? We get into the dance, and I'm just saying we're going to figure it out as best we need to. And I got every bit of confidence in everything that they doing in order to make it happen, whether they ruffling feathers, they got players, you know, telling the potential teams that might pick them at too, they might not want to do that for whatever reason, right? Whatever it takes, because that is kind of what it is, right? As being a Raider. You got to remember, Al was no crispy, clean guy. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. We needed to win by any means necessary, period. Just win, baby. Those are the three words. So we're doing what we need to do right now to ruffle whatever feathers that need to be ruffled. Make sure people don't pick the wrong pick, right? Make wrong decisions up at the top. And if we have the ability to move up, we have the ability to move up, man, and give up the farm. Granted, it's absolutely 100% guaranteed for Jayden. Turf is happy, man. Turf is going to be excited. I mean, either way, I'm going. And the beautiful thing about it is, we will be right there, front and center, live. For this particular situation, because I don't know about y'all. There are only a couple of other quarterbacks I see within the next 3 to 5 years that I'm drooling over. So. Pause. With that,
no,
pause. But you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I mean, if there is a year to go go all in, man, it's too much of this pausing going on right now. Yeah. It's time. You know what I'm saying? It's straight up time right now, because I don't think we're gonna see another fleet of quarterbacks like this maybe in our lifetime. I know I may be exaggerating, right? Who knows? But all I can say is name.
Hold on. Yeah. You know me. I always gotta be the one. Okay, hey, I'll be David Ruffin here. You always talk about how all these quarterbacks, but y'all don't like that many of these quarterbacks.
Right.
You want to run down like one.
No, I like way more than one. I just like one as the one
scenarios.
Draft that number one.
I like Penix. I like Penix.
I love Jordan. I'll take
Penix. Okay, that's fair. I'm just saying, but like we can't act like this is like the best quarterback class ever, and especially rundown now.
No, okay, look. Now here's time to defend myself.
All right, go ahead.
I've said,
I'll be listening.
No, and y'all can correct me if I'm bugging, because I be on here, right? And I be saying what I say. I'm always gonna stand. I have said it from the jump. I have always wanted to move up, because after this motherfucking year, what are we looking at? Who the fuck are we looking at? Shador? Right. We got to be shitty next year to get him.
Exactly, and that's not gonna happen. It doesn't. It's not realistic.
We probably really gonna have to give up 3 first-round picks. Who else? What the fuck we like? Quinn Ewers? Who else? Jalen Milroe? That's who the fuck that's the savior. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but hold on. Just devil's advocate.
Okay.
Who thought Jayden was going to bounce back and come out like this? Because
he's had 2 years there. So,
but it wasn't like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can go to his first year at LSU. And let's stop that narrative too, folks. He's had 2 good years at LSU.
Right. But I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like going into this year, did you think he would be like a top 3 pick?
No, nothing like
that. That's what I'm saying. Like
at the end of the day,
not a top 3.
I'm talking about just the whole connection too, though. Still, we're not gonna have that either.
I feel you. I feel you.
It's different.
You
got a quarterback and you're trying to. This dude is gonna be the face of the franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole.
Hey man, the chat going in on me. Hey, I can't wait to meet y'all. I'm gonna roast all y'all. I'm making y'all stand in a row. I'm roasting every last one of y'all. Man.
I'm not paying
Assassin's Creed, all y'all. Coop Kev.
What's happening? I'm not even. I haven't even.
Coop Kev said I ain't David Ruffin. I'm more like Lou Rawls. Hey. Hey, don't let me meet y'all in person. I'm roasting every last one of y'all.
That's a flagrant.
That's funny though. That is funny. My pops like Lou Rawls. I ain't gonna lie.
But but after this year, bro, it's like what are we looking at? You know what I mean?
Right.
Really, realistically, and just we talking about somebody you trust to be the face of the organization. I mean, shit, the coach trusts him. Who else? Like, what else are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? After this year, as it progresses, and at the same time, I'm not just gonna be the guy. It's like I don't just want Jayden just to feel vindicated on my fucking channel. Like I actually feel like if we get this dude, he can actually be good.
It.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's actually going to be good. I thought the same thing with CJ last year. I was like, yeah, bro, if we get him, it's different. So we'll see. But we always talk about quarterbacks and fits, and fit is the real most important thing for a quarterback, for real.
That's true.
Where you go, where you land, how the organization is around you.
Right.
This is the time, bro. Find it. It all clicked for me.
No, I respect that. I just
it makes sense.
It's just whenever y'all be talking about Cause we all talk all day, every day. So I'm like, wait a minute, Turf. I ain't gonna let you just sit here and act like this is the class that Elway came out of. Like,
you know what, bro? Let's just wait for Arch Manning, man.
Yo, that's the only other dude, bro. That's
are y'all serious? You ain't serious. Run down trolling. He trolling.
Yeah, he's
are you serious, Turf?
No,
Arch Manning, man.
What I'm saying is we're never gonna be that bad, but that's as far out as we looking at as the next potential future quarterback. That's it. Who else you see out there? Name what other? There is actually this one kid that my guy just sent me. There's this kid out here in Texas. Obviously, it's Texas.
I'll tell you who I like that Rundown don't like.
Who?
I think my boy from Georgia gonna ball this year. I'm telling you, I like
exactly Turf. My exact reaction. Exact reaction. I don't even remember.
I like Beck, man. I like what I saw from him.
Yeah,
he was a what? What is he? He was a freshman last year. Sophomore?
I thought he was a sophomore. Yeah, I thought he was a sophomore.
Hey, I think he's gonna take a step up, but I could be wrong. I
can't see it. I can't. I mean, I saw him last year, and he didn't even look like Stetson Bennett last year. Stetson Bennett had that motherfucker rolling.
He was 84 years old though.
Yeah.
Hey, man, bro, that motherfucker, he had that bitch rolling at peak efficiency. That shit was peak efficiency. Regardless of it though.
Let's see what old buddy does.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Look, next year, right? Like, who are you even? Shador, the only one I for real saw some shit last year, and I was like, okay, bro, that could be an NFL dude
all day.
Talk about Jalen Milroe.
Thank you, Rudy.
Jalen Milroe is.
Oh nah, he ain't it. Nah, I want no.
Thank you.
I want no parts of that.
Right. And all right, who else we talking about? Quinn Ewers.
Crazy.
Irv can tell me about Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, of course. You already know.
Ready, bro. The Quinn Ewers is NFL ready. Like, that's all I'm saying, bro. Next year, ain't no hope. Ain't no fun. Like, to me,
I don't know, man.
Right now,
let the guys get a chance to get their last little year of development in, man. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, you really honestly think that next year's class could mess with this year's class?
No, I ain't even saying that. The thing is, I like this class, but I really like this class more than you, for real, Turf. Really. Cause you gotta think, I don't hate Bo Nix. I don't hate Bo Nix.
No,
I don't hate Drake May,
and I can't stand.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't hate them dudes. Y'all hate them. So
no.
I technically like this class.
I don't hate Drake May. I just think he's the traditional.
I don't like Bo Nix.
Neither one of y'all do.
And Bo Nix.
But you don't like Drake May either.
I don't.
No, I like Drake.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I take Caleb over him. I take Penix over him. I would take Rattler over him. I take Jordan over him.
Oh, and that's different.
Over who?
We like Rattler. You don't like Rattler.
Over Bo Nix.
I don't like Rattler. Over
Bo Nix.
But I like Jordan Travis more than y'all.
You just stand there, go and cancel it out right there. Now we can agree to disagree on the Penix thing, but I think we all like Penix. It'll just depend where you pick him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he can't come before the second round. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you already know he's not playing the whole season. You just know it.
Y'all wilding, bro.
Yeah. You just know it. Chris gonna lay on him, man, and it's gonna be a problem.
Top 15. That is malpractice.
You guys are acting like he's about to be out here running the triple option. Like, for real, y'all out here thinking like he gonna be out here just running into going heads up against Max Crosby and all that mess, man.
I can't make a top 15 investment on somebody with that history. I cannot do it.
I can't. I know I can't. It's just not enough new technology in the world.
All the technology,
all appendages, bro. He's been carved up on all of them, knees and shoulders.
All the medical technology said that he has a green light from his medical.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
We'll see.
It's money.
As we sit today, salute. Sienna, salute to you, man. Salute to
you. Maddie. Appreciate you for joining the show.
Man, SoCal Sal in the building as well. Oh,
SoCal in the building? Hey, Cowtown Luda. How about that fight?
Hey, that shit was crazy. We're going to get into that a little later, too. But that shit was crazy.
It was a dope fight. Yeah.
On 6. What's the deal?
On 6, soldier.
Uh-oh. He about to be in the comments acting a fool.
Man, bro.
I love it.
Cowtown always salute.
Most fan the chat.
Space,
what's up, man?
20 plus one space.
Always, bro. I hope you enjoyed your day yesterday. I certainly did.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Certainly did. Oh, Spicy, what's the deal?
Spicy,
What's the deal, Spicy? And Real Talk Raider Nation in the building as well, man.
Cracking with you.
Oh, DC4 wasn't on the sidelines after he got benched. Bum.
Yep. that was whack. But I think they tried to claim that they wouldn't let him or something. But who knows what crazy McDaniels was,
you wouldn't let him on the sideline,
bro. McDaniels, did you see that the practice players and they had all kinds of different. McDaniels had that place running. Wow, bro, that was just very.
So, I have a question for everybody, and definitely, continue down in the chat. With the conversation, pay the shield tax, hit the thumbs up, much appreciated. But, right, I'm going to bring this question up because it's going to tie into the whole overall picture. Who's the best Raider QB ever?
Wow.
Who is it? It's going to tie into the overall theme a little later. But, let's go ahead. Chris, let me know. Who's the best Raider QB in your eyes?
I mean, the thing is, it's all about what you've seen. You know what I'm saying? If I go by just history, I'm saying Stabler, but I ain't have a chance to really watch Stabler. I ain't have a chance to really enjoy Stabler. But the best Raider quarterback that I've seen since I've been living was Rich Gannon. But I mean, if I have to go with history, I mean, it's Stabler all day, but again, I didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to enjoy him. Pause. No Diddy. Shit.
Craziness. Hey, all right, Turf. From your perspective,
I mean,
best Raider QB ever.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna go with history, I think it's a unanimous Stabler.
Yeah.
From that respect, I'm going to change it up, and I mean. It's not him, but it's who I revere is the guy that I think about the most of the position, and that's Jim Plunkett. Just facts.
I don't
know how to explain that. He's definitely not the best of them, and that's my point. But he's the guy that I think of when it comes to the Raiders. I mean, he's got us a Super Bowl. He's got us a chip. We only got 3, right? You know what I'm saying? Who got us the other 2? Stabler got 1, right? Who got all the chips?
Well, Stabler got 1, Plunkett got 2, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. Plunkett has 2.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Plunkett has 2. So I mean, that's the reason why, honestly, I would put him even above Stabler. But that's not from a physical, right? That's not from a who was the better quarterback, who had the better outcomes, who had the better success. It's obvious. It's going to be Plunkett. And I've always held him close because of that. But if I'm going to keep it 100, it's going to be Stabler.
Let's hear the youngin. Let's hear what the youngin got to say. Because if he say something like Derek Carr, I'm out, y'all.
No, because look, and this is what I'm going to say, right? And this is what I'm going to say. Listen.
Get ready to hit the button, Turf.
No, look. If what we're talking about, what you just said, Chris, is based off what you've seen.
Okay. That's fair.
That is fair. That's fair.
So, but then we got to restructure the question then. Who's the best Raider quarterback you saw?
That's what I'm saying. If it's the best one I saw, it's Derek Carr.
Is it really?
I was really like the meat of the fanhood, right? Pause. But was realistically in the time we was going through that fucking quarterback carousel, bro. Like, Jason Campbell, fucking Carson Palmer trade. What else
you were like, wow.
Terrell Pryor for that short stint.
Right.
The Matt McGloin time for a little bit. When that was going, wow. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is the momentum of the fandom. So the best motherfucker I've seen is Derek. That's a sad case.
That's fair. That's fair. Gannon's mine.
So look. No, look. let's be objective. Let's be real. Let's keep it 100. Derek Carr was not trash.
No, not at all.
Keep it 100, bro.
Not at all.
He was
No, we're not
not
gonna say
trash. It's not. There is no knock on the fact that he is the best that you've seen based on age. I mean, and he was a good quarterback, man. He just didn't. He couldn't get it done for us.
Well,
You know what
okay,
I'm
but you gotta
saying?
think
I mean,
about
his stats, bro. The stats don't lie,
No,
man.
I
And that's
understand. But the only reason I say that is you gotta think about this. The dudes you guys have mentioned, right? Won, right? And,
and that's why the results matter.
The results for me is bad. But before I continue, because I want to get this answer, gotta get to the stage. Papa, what's going on with you?
Rundown. What up?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's cracking, big bro? AKA Papa Rundown, AKA the dude. That's the dude. Right there,
all my killers in the house today, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's pre-draft week, so you know, it should be nice and crazy right now, man. Everybody got their speculations up, the antennas are up, so you know, I'm chiming in, trying to get it with y'all, man. How y'all feeling?
Good, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, always feeling good. But had the question real quick, Pops, from your perspective.
Yeah, I want to hear his.
Who's the best Raider quarterback ever? Okay, so you can start from the perspective of like who's the best Raider quarterback you've ever seen. So who would you think that is?
I mean, without a doubt, the best quarterback I've seen, you know, with my own two eyes, would actually be, you know, Rich Gannon. If you talk about live, I mean, I just have to be real.
Yeah,
you know, it's been a while since you know, we've really had a true dominant quarterback. I heard you guys talking about Derek Carr earlier. He would definitely be number 2, you know, just as far as what I've seen. But you know, you got to throw Kitty Stabler in there somewhere. You know what I mean? My own eyes, I would say Gannon. But overall quarterback, I mean, you can't take away the greatness that Kitty Stabler, you know, that he showed for the Raiders. So I do that.
Yeah, so it's like, but that's the thing. We got to go back, and this is why I say it tie into the whole overall theme. And I do understand Carr was not really terrible, right? He wasn't terrible.
He was not terrible.
He was
to say he was terrible.
He was mediocre. He was mid. He was mid.
Bro, I wouldn't even say that. I would say he was actually above mid until he got hurt.
I would too. I'd say he was above mid.
2016 Carr was nice. 2016 Carr was nice.
Hey, y'all gotta put a little respect on him, bro.
Okay, look. Let's do it like this. He was 6 out of 10.
He didn't have an offense either. They didn't build that. That's back when
the organization
was. That's what I'm saying. And the offense was the cheapest of the game. Like our defense was probably ridiculously overspent.
I mean, would you say you give Derek Carr 6 out of 10?
I would give him a 7 out of 10 minimum.
7 out of 10.
I might have given him a 7.
I'm giving him a 7 out of 10.
Never mind, man. I was about to say Turf. No, I'm about to say we know how Turf's grading scale is. So I'm like, man, I ain't even fooling with Turf today, bro. I ain't fooling with Turf today, man.
7 is cool.
Turf ain't about to get me off my square, man.
I give him a 6.5. Just based off legacy,
I'm gonna give him a solid 7, bro. Carr, solid 7. The numbers,
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Don't lie, bro. The numbers don't. The numbers don't lie. Arguably, there is no arguably. He is the best statistically that we've ever had, whether you like that or not. Whether you like it or not. So that's what I'm trying to say. What are y'all like? If we gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Who has like? Where are we going to go with it? Are we going to go by success? Are we going to go by success?
You know what? I'm not doing this today.
He has the longest tenure.
Why we have to, Chris?
I'm not doing this, man.
The people came to see, dog.
Nah, no, they ain't come here for no Derek Carr talk, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not. Y'all ain't baiting me in, bro. Y'all ain't baiting me in.
Only reason I brought that up is to say,
in the red zone.
Do you see how far we have to go back to fucking talk about this? We have to finally get some answers, bro. And there's no wonder that why certain teams, i.e. us sometimes, is always picking at the top of the fucking draft is because, number one, we don't fucking draft right. And number two, we ain't really had a solution at the position. I mean, now you can say Derek, but after 2016 and that decline started to fucking happen, bro, we were stuck in purgatory at that point, to me. Right. So it's like we're not getting no better. We're not getting no. We just here. You know what I mean? And,
Well,
and by
I
the
mean,
time we
it's
had
not, but it wasn't like they didn't try. Again, right? Jamarcus Russell was a try. That was a reach.
That was long. That was long, bro.
But I'm saying they did try some things and it just didn't work out.
Troll.
Yeah.
Listen, I agree. It has been a long time, far in between as far as us having an effective quarterback. And just real quick, everything wasn't Derek Carr's fault.
No.
We'll go back and say everything wasn't his fault. He probably could have been better if he had the infrastructure around him, to be better. So that's one. But pinging onto the draft real quick, I heard y'all talking before I got on. That's why it's time for us to get a new quarterback. It's time for us to really find that franchise guy and really invest in that, because we see that's just the way of the world in the NFL right now with quarterbacks. You have to have that guy. And it's been so long since we've had anyone close to a caliber of a winning quarterback consistently, playmaking quarterback, So if this draft offers that with these quarterbacks, then yeah, we need to be aggressive. And like you guys have heard me say already that I'm definitely on that Michael Penix train. Although I've heard last week, the Patriots situation, maybe they're open for business. Jayden Daniels not really feeling Washington like that. A week out before the draft, those kind of things start popping up when people try to start placing themselves other places. You know what I mean? We've seen it before. So that being said, yeah, now's the time for us to try to strike while the iron is hot and go ahead and be aggressive. And if it takes us being aggressive to move up to get Jayden, I'm all for it. But if we don't, the case that we don't, I still feel like Michael Penix would be a great pick of where we're dwelling at as far as, draft position. I think he'd be a good pick for us, fellas. Like, we need to go ahead and invest in the thrower of the football. We need to invest in a trigger man. And I think this year is the year for us to do that.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, like you said, this might be the year. But if you look at what the chat is saying, look at the chat. Stabler.
Well, that's because that is the guy. I mean, it doesn't really
plunk it.
What is his stats though? See, because that again,
probably not nothing crazy.
You can't go by stat because
what I mean, you can put it up. You can put it in perspective based on the times. You can. You absolutely can.
For the time. Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. If Stabler was at the top of the game when he was playing, and he was the dude in the league, not just on the Raiders, then
did he not win the MVP?
And don't forget, fellas, the Raiders were a very run-heavy team during the 70s. They ran the football a lot. If you guys, I tell you guys all the time, I like history, so I'm the kind of guy that'll sit up on a Sunday and watch John Facenda, listen to John Facenda talk about the Raiders and the highlights and all that, and the Stabler, talk, and, Cliff Branches. So they ran the football an awful lot back then, so the stats can be skewed a little bit as far as quarterback, but like I say all the time, it's not really just stats all the time. It's about playmaking and moments and winning games that, sometimes are ugly. And Stabler did that a lot. You know what I mean? Like those are intangibles that don't really get quantified when you're talking about, who's the greatest ever this, or who's the best ever that. Sometimes there's just moments that are greater, you know what I mean, than the stats and everything else. And Stabler was one of those quarterbacks that always stepped up in the moment.
Yep, I agree 100%. Yeah. He did. Yeah. He never failed.
Completely agree. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Everybody's going stupid, man. Wild Turkey in the building. Shout out to Wild Turkey.
Turkey.
DC who, huh?
Raider 805, man. What's the deal, man? Shout out to
Raider, yes, sir. Yeah, I agree. That's why I put them both up there myself. Like I said, if we're gonna go off of success, it's obviously without a doubt Plunkett. If we going off stats, it's going to be probably Stabler. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And my apologies for not mentioning Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett got 2 bowls for us, so
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's my apologies for not mentioning him. You know what I mean? He gets talked about, but it's kind of funny. Sometimes he don't get talked about as a Raider quarterback. He'll kind of get the greatest. True. In between Derek Carr and Ken Stabler. So yeah, much love to Jim Plunkett, man.
That's what I say, man. Yeah, the truth. I mean, the facts don't. I mean, he just wasn't as talented quarterback as the other ones. That's just facts. You know what I mean? So, but he definitely won us more than anything else. So, or anybody.
Oh, this is a great question.
I like it,
bro.
Aunt
Appreciate
Six.
you,
I like it, Aunt Six.
Great fucking question.
Hey, let's get this party started now.
Yeah,
All right.
hey,
Let's take the training wheels off. Let's go.
Break the seal, bro. He was the first one to break the seal. So we already in, right? Hit the super chats, right? We trying to answer some questions and pay your shield tax, man. Pay your shield tax.
Hit the thumbs button. Hit the thumbs up.
Going strong. Okay, so I like this. Let's
Who gonna kick it off? Who gonna kick it off?
Let's start with Pops, because I think this is something I really want to hear from him, right? Top 5 players you don't want to see the Raiders draft on Thursday in the first round. First round, probably, right? On 6, probably first round. What do you say?
First off, I'll say I don't want Bo Nix. That's number one for me.
Yeah.
I don't want Bo Nix. Bo Nix doesn't feel like a Raider at all to me. Second of all, at this point, it's kind of hard to say guys that I don't want. You know what I mean? Like, outside of quarterback, because where we are, there are going to be some talented guys that I think that'll be able to help a franchise. You know what I mean? In any one of those positions. So I don't want. I'll put it this way: I don't want Bo Nix, but after that, I don't want us to just go out and say, "Hey, okay, let's get Terry Arnold." I think there's, and that nothing's wrong with him as far as a player, but I just feel like we need to get someone more impactful. You know what I mean? Towards the line of scrimmage, if we're going to do that, if we don't get a quarterback. So, I don't want to see Bo Nix. I don't want to see Terry Arnold that early. And after that, provided where we're picking, I think it's a great, talent there, So really those are just kind of like 2 for me. You know what I mean? I don't want to see. I don't want the cornerback position taken too early right now. That's how I look at it. And outside of Bo Nix. So I'll just kind of leave it there for me.
I go ahead, give you some. No, I agree. No Bo Nix. Keep me the fuck away from JC Latham. I don't want him. I don't want Terrion Arnold. I give you that one. I don't want him either. At this point now, stay away from Tavondre Sweat. Don't take that. I'm straight off that now.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna be nowhere near the first. He ain't gonna be nowhere near the first.
And please, for the love of God, don't even mention Tyler Guyton's name anywhere.
Really? You don't like Tyler?
No, I don't like Tyler Guyton. I don't fucking like Tyler Guyton.
I might want to. I want to pick your brain on that. I don't know why.
It's a lot of potential there with Guyton.
Yeah, I'm mad at Guyton.
I like Mims better, bro. Like, if we're gonna talk about potential, I'm rocking with Mims, and that's the dude from Georgia. That dude is young and he's 6'5", 3 something, bro. Like, I'm straight with that. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. Guyton, Guyton is alright to me. But that's just me. That's my 5.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
So me, it's I'm only gonna give you 2 people. So really, everybody know I don't want no parts of JJ. So everybody know that. Everybody know no parts of JJ. I don't want no cornerbacks, and I want no receivers. That's my list.
At all?
In the first round. None.
Okay, in the first round. Okay.
Yeah. No, now if we were going like the whole draft, the main 2 people I don't want is JJ, and I don't want Joe Milton. Don't want those guys. But yeah. I don't want no corners in the first round and no receivers in the first round.
Hell no. Yeah, I agree.
Where I'm at.
I definitely agree.
So you down on McCarthy, huh? You rather have Bo Nix than McCarthy?
Oh yes.
I don't
know at that point.
I'll take the upside of McCarthy.
Yeah, bro. If that's our solutions right there, bro, you might as well go somewhere else.
That's right. We might as well wait the next year, man.
Yeah, bro. Next year it is. Quinn Ewers is.
I feel like McCarthy will have a little bit more, but not a little bit. But I think he probably has a lot more upside than Bo Nix does. You know what I mean? I think McCarthy get me a little more excited than Bo Nix. Because you can kind of still, you can kind of mold him a little bit. You know what I mean? He's still a young guy. He benefit from having a seat for a minute, and all these guys will benefit from having a seat. But I think McCarthy might have a higher ceiling than Bo Nix would.
What you think, Terry? What's your top 5?
Oh, I got it. It's easy. I don't want any cornerbacks from Alabama. meaning Kool-Aid or Shane Arnold. I don't want any of them dudes. I don't want JJ Nix. I don't want Caleb Williams. I don't want Drake May. Well, I mean JJ.
You put them together.
I put them together. Exactly. I don't want none of them. And I mean that pretty much kind of sums it up for your boy. I don't want May, Nix. I don't want any of the cornerbacks from Alabama. And
I feel that.
Yeah.
Any
of those quarterbacks. I can't do any of these quarterbacks. I mean, there's a lot of quarterbacks I'm not feeling.
Yeah. Well, shit, damn, man. That played to what Chris said earlier. That's true. Because Chris, like a lot of these quarterbacks,
that's what I'm saying. I like the quarterbacks better than y'all.
So look, I want the chat to chime in, man. Go ahead, tell us, chat. Who do you not want?
Let me put it this way to Chris. Chris, I'm not saying that I don't like these guys, as in I don't think they're gonna have decent careers and actually go on and do well in other places. I just don't want us. Yeah, that's the difference. I don't want it for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. I think there are going to be a lot of dudes we see in 10 years from this draft, and we all gonna be like, yo, these dudes all still around. Like, dang, like it just this is one of those classes that we will all remember for the rest of our lives. I just don't want most of them for us. I just want to make sure that that's understood, because I do think that everyone we talking about will be on the roster in 10 years. And that's the wild part. I actually believe that. I believe Bo Nix is going to be somebody's backup. I believe Drake May is going to be somebody's backup. I think Williams will probably still be starting somewhere. Same all these guys. I mean, they're not going nowhere. They're not.
You know what's funny to me? What's funny to me is like I can remember a time when even the best of the best quarterbacks were drafted in the first round. You know, guys number 1 overall picks. Them dudes might be sitting for 2 years behind true vets. You know, and we don't do that no more. They don't do that no more in the league. And I think it hurts these young quarterbacks. I think it hurts them, you know, because these guys get thrown into the fire. And I know, you know, don't get me wrong, a lot of these quarterbacks today are running pro-style offenses, but it still stunts their growth, you know, when they get into the league and they have to be dependent upon so early. It can ruin a quarterback.
I agree 100%, and that's why most
infrastructure not right. And whoever we draft, I want them dudes to be able to come in there and just sit and learn. With no pressure.
Yeah, there's no rush.
If we got them in the first round, I don't care. Like a lot of people, especially the younger generation, you know, they're looking for instant returns really quickly, and they want it right now. But that's not the way you build a sustainable model. You know, it's only few and far between you're going to get a CJ Stroud to come in there and just start killing off day one. You know, even Mahomes had to sit a little bit behind Alex Smith. You know,
absolutely.
And he's a prodigious talent. You know, Mahomes is a prodigious talent. You know what I mean? So I just want Raider Nation to be patient. You know, with whoever we get. If that's a Michael Penix, we move up to getting Jayden Daniels. Be patient with it. Yep. You know what I mean? That's like the Christmas present that you can have this Christmas and next Christmas. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know, just chill on that. And I wanted to bring this up too. Like, I know we all been kind of going over, you know, the first round and, you know, what we would do in the first round and how many guys are available from the tackles to the quarterbacks to the this to the that. But I've always been a firm believer too, is like, you know, the draft really don't get going to me until you start going second, third round. Because there's where, to me, the true value
that's where the gems are.
really comes in. You know, so I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to pose this to you guys. What do you guys see, you know, beyond round 1? You know what I mean? Like, you know, how are you thinking about building out the rest of this roster? Because sometimes we get so caught up in what we're going to do with the first pick. Like it's just going to change the franchise, you know, instantly. And that never really happens. Nah. So what do we do with the rest of the depth of this draft? You know what I mean? Where y'all going in the second round? Where y'all going in the third round? You know, how y'all feel about that?
Well, hey, the guys can tell you, I've constantly always stated that this is the deepest draft at all positions that we've ever seen. So, trust me, I've always constantly said, what did I say that we will be getting in the second, third, and fourth rounds, what will we be getting? Starters.
Salute Raiders resistance, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that
Yeah.
is the mindset. There is no, and that's why there is really no reason to give everything up unless it's a Jayden Daniels. And of course, big bro, I'm trying to sit him. We got to get your son right. You know what I'm saying? I got to get my nephew right. But because we just want to get him and just throw him out there. We good.
Yeah,
it's like,
bro,
I'm with. Hey, Rundown. I'm with you. I don't want
that,
bro.
I don't want that at all. I think that would be the worst decision we could do. But I already know it will happen.
It's not about what I want. It's about what's going to happen.
Thank you.
We get him. They're going to put him out there. No, I agree. They may wait, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big bro, they may wait. They may wait, Papa Rundown. They may wait. But I doubt it. If they wait,
I'm going off the trend of the NFL, and the trend is if you
are
going to trade.
No, I agree with you.
Trade everything to go get a guy that's not ready to play now. That's wild.
You're gonna play.
Wow.
No, I agree.
But fellas, listen, that might not just be necessarily an indictment on the kid, right? Especially remember when you already got in-house guys. I mean, seeing that Aiden doesn't get traded, seeing that you got Gardner Minshew. There's no rush. You know what I mean? Like, and AP's an old school dude. Y'all know that. AP's old school, man. Just like and look at Tom Telesco. They had Justin Herbert. It took Tyrod Taylor getting hurt for him to get thrown in there. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't have to go out there and tell a kid,
That is true.
Be a savior. You don't need to do that. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to build this kid's psyche the right way. Like, believe in the rest of the team. We already got a great infrastructure within the team already. We shown we can win even without any quarterback. We don't even have a quarterback. We haven't even drafted one yet. And
I'm gonna let Chris go ahead and go before I say what I gotta say. But Chris, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it down like this right here. I'm gonna shoot it down for him like this, Chris. If we get Jayden, there's no way Aiden O'Connell can take another starting snap. It can't happen.
Exactly.
Because I just don't understand why. Like, when do we go to this? When do we go to this philosophy? Why do we have this philosophy now?
I don't get it.
What do you mean now? If you trade because to get him, you're giving up the farm. You're giving up the farm. For one thing, why would we give up the farm for somebody that can't already beat who you have on the roster?
Well, because it's not that. It's just because they're a rookie. See, that's, again, like I've said, when it comes to this specific position, we're talking about the quarterback, where there has never, ever been a rookie ever on the planet Earth that has won a Super Bowl. I don't even know if they've sniffed.
Why are we even saying that?
That's the purpose. I'm just trying to say to you, because that's the purpose.
Then why don't we roll with our bridge quarterback in? If that's the case.
You don't know what is?
No, I'm saying that why don't we just roll with our bridge quarterback if that's the case?
I don't disagree with that.
When you guys make this type of argument here, it sounds like panic to me, right? You don't need to. There's no reason for you to take it. There's no reason for you to say, okay, just because we traded up to get you, we need to stick you out there right now. What about physical development, mental development? All
he needs 10 to 15 pounds minimum.
It's not panic.
He needs 15 pounds minimum, bro.
Y'all want to go out there. You want Jayden to go out there and get broke up.
This is why they don't be listening. This is what y'all need to understand. What Chris and I are saying. We are saying you're trading 3, whatever, probably first-round picks to get this man. Aiden O'Connell is still young enough to a point. If he has a good season before this man takes a snap, you know how our fans are and how shit gets. Now all of a sudden we're talking about, okay, we don't need to play this man. Aiden O'Connell is young enough to still be the dude. Let's put it like that.
For 10 years.
So you know what you just said?
Why the fuck would we trade 3 first-round picks for a dude if Jayden O'Connell can still do that?
It makes you think,
right? No, but I'm saying if they trade the 3 first-round picks, that basically tells you this is the dude. Aiden O'Connell is now to the forefront. The only guy that can start in front of Jayden at this point is Gardner. Now, if you tell me Gardner started for a year, sure. But Aiden O'Connell, that picture is over. If you get Jayden,
I'm telling you right now, I think personally, whoever starts this year, it's over.
Thank you.
That is my personal, because there's just everything in place. I don't.
Thank you, Charles.
And that goes even for the rookie that comes in. Now, can the rookie go and win it? And that's going to be the problem, I think. And that's where we'll all be boohooing and crying, saying, well.
Exactly.
So why go? Okay, then. Okay.
So why do this at all? Exactly, Chris.
That's what I'm saying. So then let's use all this draft capital and get somebody that can play now. Then
that's why I want one of these offensive tackles.
I thought you wanted Jayden.
No, I've been saying I want to stay at 13
okay. All right.
and get an offensive tackle, period. I've been saying that from jump. I said I wouldn't be upset if we went and got the young man.
Right. And my official position, too, is, listen.
Yeah, everybody step your official position tonight. The draft position.
I ain't flip-flopping on AOC. See, that's what they saying. They even calling me out because they know I've been.
Everybody know. Hey,
AOC from jump. So I'm not. I'm rocking with my guy. I'm saying, go get me my offensive tackle. Let my guy play ball, and it is what it is.
So but if Turf want to tackle at 13, that's what you want. Pops, what do you want?
Okay, my official position is this. Current roster right now existing, I'm Team Aiden. I feel like he can get better, develop, and actually be the quarterback for the Raiders. I feel that in my heart of hearts. So that would be one. I would not be opposed to giving a tackle with that 13 pick. But if we're going quarterback, because a lot of 2-3 things can be true in this, right? If we're going quarterback, then if they move up for Jayden Daniels, I don't have a problem with that. If they get Michael Penix, I don't have a problem with that. Nah. This is a fluid situation, fellas. Like we can't just be stuck on one ideology, really.
See, but this is where I gotta get you, Dad. This is where I gotta get you. You can't get Team Aiden and still get Michael Penix at 13. It just don't correlate. It don't correlate. You can't do it.
I mean, like I said, because it depends on we don't know how they see this, really. You know what I mean? We don't know how they see
Michael Penix at 13 tells me
it doesn't make any sense. You don't have any trust in any of your quarterbacks.
Tells me, that shit that's not our guy.
It doesn't make sense. We have a team that can win right now. I'm not going to lie. Now, this is where I disagree with anybody picking the quarterback at 13 because you know that we have a team that can win right now. I've already given the stat that a rookie's not going to win a Super Bowl. So, what are you doing? So, that is where the buck stops.
But what I'm saying is, I don't mind the swing. I don't mind taking the swing for a quarterback at 13. Listen, like I said before, man.
You gonna swing? You gotta swing. You gotta swing, big bro. You gotta swing.
That's what I'm saying. But you know what? Like I said, we all know that Michael Penix has above average talent when it comes to throwing the football. We all know that. Like I said, I've compared him to Warren Moon. And a lot of people, we don't got to get into the injury thing and none of that. But I'm just saying, we've already been shitty at picking in the first round anyway. So, you know what? I'm not going to get mad at these dudes if they take a swing in the first round on a quarterback because guess what? It's all based on potential as well anyway. Like you said, we got a team that's ready to win. So now if there's a year that we can't afford to take a swing at quarterback, stash him there, it would be this year because we already got stuff in-house. Right? We got Aiden O'Connell. We got Gardner Minshew.
I agree. So, we got a lot.
Like, if you're going to swing and miss, you might as well swing and miss while you got somebody, while you stack. That's my only thing with that. But like I said, if we did get a tackle, I'm not going to be upset there as well because then that means they got confidence in the two guys going forward.
Well,
I don't want no Spencer Rattler.
What you guys are saying, but at the end of the day, just sometimes it sounds like cutting your nose to spite your face a little bit. But shout out to On Six. He says, what would you give up for your top QB? Me, personally, if 3 first rounds were to do it, then it is what it is.
Oh, you mean, okay.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, personally, I don't think it's going to take 3. I really don't. I think it might take, it might take 2. But at 3.
You don't think it's going to take 3 at the number 2?
It's going to take 3.
It's going to take a minimum of. Why do you think, bro? Why do you think we trying to get up to having 2 in the first round of this year to give up the 3rd for next year?
If it's 3, it's 3. I'm giving
them 3 guaranteed, bro.
At least. I mean, that's the start, and then maybe 3 seconds.
Exactly. Now you talking, and this stuff run down to thinking come draft time is going to get cheaper, bro. You are wishing on
it's going to go up.
You are wishing on a prayer. This is not the Raiders Stadium. I can assure you
fellas,
that.
why do I feel like
Stadium ain't about to give you the discount in this draft,
I can't
bro.
wait till draft comes, and then I am seriously going to laugh at all of you. If anything I said happens, I'm going to laugh.
Well, what do you mean, though? What, like, if anything, like, is what?
Because
Like, what is
for
what
months
if we
upon
go
months,
up and
we
get
told you
him?
the same thing. We can't do it. There's no way. We can't
No,
grab
nobody's saying we can't do it and there's no way. What we're saying is it doesn't make sense. And they may do something that doesn't make sense. It won't be the first or the last time they do something that doesn't make sense. It's the Raiders, bro. We have been at the bottom of the barrel for front office organization. And that's, again, it's like we just immediately forget about all of these last 20 plus years overnight and just think, oh, this pick is going to change everything. The world,
Thank
I don't
you.
understand. Yeah, the work still has to be done. Things still have to gel. Guys still have to make it happen. And I'm telling you right now, this dude is a minimum of 15 pounds short, bro, if we go get him. So putting him out there 15 pounds short is just asking for a problem.
It's like,
for a problem.
That's been, that's the talk that kind of drives me crazy, with Raider Nation, is because we were talking about when the season ended, we were excited because of what we saw from this prior team, this prior season. Now everybody's acting like this draft is what's going to make or like. We're talking about what we've already seen. Our excitement is based off of what we saw last year and what's coming back. And everyone always wants to start as soon as draft time comes around. The draft is the make or break everything for everybody. That's why I keep talking about infrastructure. We already have an infrastructure there, fellas. What we trying to do now is just add on.
But see, okay, but look, let me interject before y'all, because I can see it's about to turn into the OG chalkboard lesson right now. That's what it's about to turn into. You see what I'm saying? Nah, we're not gonna let it turn into that.
We're not doing that though. No, because y'all need to talk. No, y'all need to talk.
What I'll say is this too, Turf, because I put this in this perspective, and I know y'all gonna look at me crazy when I say this, and I know Chris especially probably gonna look at me crazy when I say this, but
I'm perked up.
How much does it really cost to move up if a motherfucker says, I don't want to play for you?
Nah.
No. Because you immediately want to shoot it down. I understand you immediately want to shoot it down, but why are we shooting it down like the shit has never happened before in the history of the NFL?
Right.
A motherfucker has never in the history of the NFL said, I do not want to play for you, bro. I want to play for them. You think in this loaded ass draft class, you think that's really something that's outrageous for somebody to say?
It's not outrageous. And these are the things that we can't account for, right? As the OGs of the game, as the guys in the building, this is all new territory for us. Let's keep it 100. Yeah. See, there's a lot going on, and you got Dion talking about how he's not letting certain players go to certain teams. This is all new for everybody, bro. And that's the difference. See, all we have is experience. And that experience is going to help us way better than it's going to help y'all. I'm just keeping it on. That if there's anything I've learned, bro, is when you go through it, like, right? That's why I look, and it's sad for me in America today because I literally sent y'all my high school thing. What was the word? Riding in fights. Like, I remember, I'm talking the biggest fights of your life, but you knew you was going home. There was no, I really could die tonight. Yes, there probably was. It just was never in your mind where I grew up. So I grew up fighting all the time, man. And I'm just letting you know that that's just how I'm seeing things, man. We got a squad, bro. We got a squad. I don't know why we don't see. We got a squad. Bro. We don't need this. I am looking out for y'all when it comes to this being supportive, positive, and I believe in the player, but I don't believe in Jayden Daniels going out there 15 pounds light, throwing him out here because you just got him, and we gonna go with this new wave of thinking.
Have some confidence. Have some confidence in the rest of the team.
Fall apart, especially if it falls apart, because now the OGs are going to go by the wayside and say, "See, y'all doing these young things, and we already know the blueprint. We sitting watching Green Bay never struggle with a quarterback."
Thank you. Check this out. Hey, real quick, check this out. You know what it's called if you draft Jayden Daniels, even if you do give up the draft capital, and you sit him down for a minute. And you roll out there, and y'all playing well with everybody else, the other guys, O'Connell or Minshew or whoever. That's called a luxury.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I agree with you there. I agree with you there. That is a luxury.
It's Gardner Minshew, bro.
So
if it's Gardner Minshew,
okay, but listen.
And then you got this young boy that he can't guarantee himself some large, crazy salary either without being proven yet. He's been
right.
Jordan Love can't go get a commanding salary right now. Don't get me wrong; he can go get a decent salary, but he can't go garner the top salary in the NFL. He hasn't proven himself yet.
Man, this conversation, bro, it's like making my fucking blood boil right now, bro.
Hey, move on to the next topic, then run down. I'm with you. I'm chilling, bro.
I can't believe it. I like the shit that they be on right now, bro. Wild to me. It's just crazy. Yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, I want to go ahead and lean into what my pops was talking about when we was talking about who would you like beyond the first round? Right? Beyond the first round, who would you like?
Excellent. Yeah, that was a great question.
Now, started off, honestly, I think guys like Kyrie Jackson, right? But I think if we don't add a corner in the first round, that's probably where we're going to be leaning somewhere, you know what I mean, in those later rounds. I obviously continuing to stack on that offensive line, but that's something you can do from rounds 4 and beyond. Something you can honestly get a nice guard piece round even 3 if you really wanted to. 3 and beyond, you can get a nice guard piece. But I think after that, somebody asked a question earlier. The linebacker class to me is something I would take a look at as well. Now, I don't really know too much. I don't know if they're all that good, but I'd see if we can stack something on top of what we got. Because not really liking that. And honestly, everybody hates me when I say this, but I'm just going, this is the last thing.
He hates Diablo.
No, an edge, bro. We need an edge. We need to draft an edge player this year. Whether because Kuntz wants too much money, right? And we can't pay him because it's a reality. It might happen. Or Kuntz didn't play the way he's supposed to. And we need a motherfucking replacement. You know what I mean? It's one of the two, regardless of it. But I think we need to draft another edge this year too. We missing one. So
I want to hear Chris. Chris, you got something on your mind right here, right now.
I got nothing on my mind. I'm chilling. I'm still with my bros, man.
No, but I want that rawness from you, like y'all is crazy.
Bro, he over there, he's trying to hide it.
I can see it.
Yeah, he look like he bored a little bit. He's stewing a little bit.
I can see it, and I'm like, bro, this is what this is what we pay for, bro. I want to hear it. Get that.
No.
Unlashing.
Man, that's part of,
bro.
That's part of the anger management, that I've had to go. So I understand how to. Sometimes you got to take a step back and like get out of your body for a second. So I'm just here chilling with my brothers. But what do y'all want me to answer? I'll put it that way.
I just want
what do y'all want me to answer?
Get off your chest how you feel this quarterback.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Let us know how you feeling.
This quarterback position, for real talk. What do you want to exactly happen? Tell us what you want.
Okay.
What's your grade A number one go-to point?
So what I want, and I don't know how I want it to happen, but if it was up to me, I would somehow want to leave round 1 with us getting Penix, whether we trade back or whether we trade up to get him later on, and then we get a tackle or a guard. Cause me personally, I like Jackson Powers personally. So in my ideal situation, I'd probably draft Penix at 13. And then trade back up and get Jackson Powers. That's just me. But
that's good, bro.
I'll give you this, Chris. I don't know why nobody talk about it more, but if we were to trade up back into the first round for Penix, I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be cool for me, but getting him at 13 is wild. I'm
just worried that he won't
Thank
be
you.
there.
Thank you.
To me,
Thank
it's
you.
not.
Like, I don't get it. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
to me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Dude,
Especially if JJ goes. If JJ goes, if there's a run on quarterbacks, man, I mean, it's only natural that someone's going. So I'd rather be safe, go ahead and get him, and then get a nice lineman later.
Hey, I'm 100% with you, man. Look, that shit drives me crazy. Especially like my son will do this, right?
It's a mock draft. That's what it is. Mock drafts they're doing.
This man wanted Will Levis last year in the first round because he thought he was going to be a first round pick. I kept telling him,
who?
Will Levis ain't no damn first round pick. Yes, he is. Look at his arm. Look what he can do.
No,
oh my God.
No.
This man's
Look, no. I was never on the Will Levis train like that. I just said he had intangible, but I wasn't thinking about him for us.
Everybody was telling me he's gonna be a first round pick.
No.
You was telling me he was gonna be a first round pick. No.
But let me ping on what Shield said, right? I 100% agree with you. Like, it's too many of these guys out here just thinking that they can just go into the trade simulator on Madden and say, okay, well, guess what? Let's go ahead and we'll move back up into the first round and get Michael Penix. Who told you that was going down?
Right.
Who told you that was going down? Like, who just told you he was going to be available in the late part of the first round?
Who said that?
He's a quarterback. When you're picking a quarterback, that is the most premium position in sports. So you want to play around and do the Madden simulator and say, okay, I'm a draft guru and I know what the board looks like, and I'm gonna wait, go back and get him in the end of the first round or get him at 44. Stop playing. This is a quarterback. This ain't no running back. This ain't no defensive end. This is a quarterback. And teams need quarterback.
My point exactly. If this was any other
position,
we wouldn't even be talking about this man at 13.
But it's a quarterback.
No. With this injury history, we wouldn't even be sniffing this man direction.
Run down.
Quarterback.
Run down.
Like, we gotta go ahead and reach.
Who has the best arms of this class?
Caleb Williams.
And then who else? Then who's next?
And then it's him.
So we're talking about.
I'm telling you, I'm not ignoring that injury history. I don't give a damn. I don't care what nobody tells me, bro. I cannot ignore that.
Not even the doctor. Not even the doctor. He's been cleared. I don't know how many times, but how many doctors?
Fine.
So
that's fine.
Is he supposed to be the bionic man? Does he need? I mean, what does he need? I mean, the doctors already said he's cleared.
But at 13,
what about play style? Look, man, what about play style? Now, to me, I'm more worried about Jayden getting injured based on his play style.
I am too.
That's what I'm saying. Penix is not going to be putting himself in harm's way. Penix can literally throw the ball. He's not going to be out here running no options or anything, man. And the NFL is trying to protect these quarterbacks more and more every year. The dude is not going to be getting touched like that. He's not.
He's not going to be getting touched like that. Come on, bro. Let's be real. But you're gonna say
the point that we talk about. Like Jayden, literally, we've seen him run in the middle of the field and just jump in the middle of the air.
He won't last like that. He won't last that way. We know that.
You're gonna tell me
I'm about to break this all up right here because I'm gonna just let y'all know it's the last syndicate till the draft is done, and it is what it is. I'm gonna let y'all know something, man. I look, my best case scenario, my happy place is we don't draft a quarterback at all. I think we have a quarterback that we have in need. I think if we do get a quarterback, it's going to be late in the 5th round, and it'll be a Jordan Travis, somebody that's sitting right there that has no business sitting there, but we filled our roster up. That is
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
because this is my
y'all talking about.
I don't want to talk about
that happens, and that's telling you how they feel about our quarterback.
If we gonna talk about Aiden,
we got what we got in house. We got what we need in house. It'll work.
To me, if we talk about rolling the dice, right? Because the draft is all about just rolling dice and gambling. For real. That's really what it is. You're risking shit. I feel like it's a better path to success for us to go tackle, round the shit out, right?
I'm not mad at that.
For Aiden, then rather bet on fucking Penix at 13. That shit don't work, and now we sitting here really fucked up. I think it's the better option if we're gonna just rock with one of the two, because they both extremes.
Yes.
I go with Aiden and rock with and round out the rest of the team around that. And then at a certain point, whatever point that would be, we get the quarterback. That's where you go.
I just marvel at how everyone feels like if you pick a quarterback at 13, that somehow that's just like, and he don't work out, that's just the end all be all. You talk about a franchise.
It is.
But you talk about a franchise that drafted. You talking about a franchise that drafted Damon Arnett in the first round. You talking about a franchise that drafted.
And that's why we're not in the playoffs. That's why we're not in the playoffs.
But what I'm saying is,
we've been in the playoffs.
But what I'm saying is, I don't have a problem saying, when you draft a quarterback, that's just different. I don't have a problem with them saying, okay, if we feel like this is our guy at 13, then you take him, because the whole draft is a crapshoot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what?
This is where I gotta stop y'all, because it's not a crapshoot when you're picking solid players. That will be
always a crapshoot. It's always a crapshoot. Rolando McClain was supposed to be one of the best, most safest picks. When Rolando McClain came out, he was the safest pick in the draft.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was the best linebacker in the draft. He was the best linebacker in the draft. And guess what? That was another crapshoot. And that's what I keep trying to tell everybody. You know what? First of all,
I agree it's a crapshoot, but I'm just saying that there are certain crapshoots that you can take and will take, considering others. That one was a different crapshoot take. And we're talking a linebacker. We're not talking a quarterback and moving up.
Thank you. Look, and I'm going to be honest, because I saw somebody on Twitter, right? And I respect everybody. But then some people were like, oh, we look at Zamir White's injury history and we're okay with him being RB1, but we're not okay with getting Michael Penix at 13. Are we serious, bro? That's two way different spectrums, bro.
Yeah, it's two different scenarios.
Completely different, bro.
Bro, I can replace Zamir White whenever I want it.
In a heartbeat.
What do you mean? We can replace Zamir tomorrow.
This is all crapshoot, right, fellas? This is all crapshoot. Yeah. But the thing is, we're talking about an upside of the quarterback who got arguably the second best arm in the league or in the draft.
I'm gonna date it like this.
That is a good point.
Talk that shit, bro. That's real talk.
Yeah.
That is the bottom line is it is the quarterback position, and the arm is the thing that matters.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, who gets mad at taking a quarterback at 13? Because if a team selects a quarterback at 13, they're telling you that I think this is the guy that's going to be able to be the future of our franchise. That's the way it works.
And he has the arm to show it. He has literally the arm to show it.
I'm going to break it down like this, Rick. Because look, it's like this. He does have the arm, sure. But guess what? If we're going to talk about boards, there is no way you're telling me he's not the first quarterback on the board, bro. He's not. He's maybe second or third on the Raiders board. You know who's
probably third? Yeah. Mike Caleb first. You know it's not gonna be there though.
But check this out.
Not gonna be there.
Once you get right to 13, you have your either second or third quarterback on the board, right? Versus your number one tackle, number one corner. What the fuck you think they're gonna go? They're gonna go their number one tackle or corner. That's what they're gonna do. That's just, instead of going our third guy here.
So they can't they can't like two quarterbacks if they were selected in the first round if they had the choice.
You take the number third ranked dude here if you say this is the number one ranked guy at this position here, corner.
Because you picking at 13.